I hate camping out. I don't see any enemies around here.
You should get some shut-eye. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving. Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
I guess Messiah is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
No holding back.
This'll be a piece of cake!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Come in, face, all yours. Beyond here. Front. Mirage. Try this. Infernal turret. Here I come. You're finished.
Don't mind if I do.
Do it. Remote.
Astral energy.
Say no more. This could be useful. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it. Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
You're getting started. Oh, it's you. Lightning raging cascade.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
I never miss. Leave the enemy's arc for me. Glad you have your uses.
You picked the wrong
I'll show
fight.
you how useful I can be!
Do it.
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
Anything in armor is all mine!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, looking funny too.
Armor won't
Right.
save you!
I should probably do something about that. Here I come.
Now,
Remote.
astral energy.
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Brace yourselves. This one's tough. It's over.
They got me flanked!
You're on.
Eat this!
Infernal turret.
They were cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Flying freezes! Why can't they just sit still?
Fiona, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take this.
Searing flame. Reload. Lightning condemned.
First strike.
Thunder hail.
We're spitting them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Searing
I
flame.
can carve through armor!
Reload.
I'm out of ammo.
Back into the
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Be still! Mirage!
Is it hot? Just back it out again!
Ignite! Pierce through! Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest. Take this! Damn it! Sonic thrust! Be still! Mirage! Destruction! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Lightning Tiger!
Sonic thrust!
In here!
Destruction! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Onward and upward.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. In here! Reload!
Sonic thrust! You're finished!
Back into the
Mirage!
I can do this all day!
Infernal Torrent! Head down! Pierce through! Take this!
I can carve through armor!
Here goes!
Come on! Reload!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Let the marksman handle this.
Lightning
Blow away!
Blazer!
Take this!
Blaze!
Mirage! Raining Slash!
Here's evil! Air thrust!
You're mine! It's over! Mirage!
I never fit!
Burn in hell!
Lightning field!
Raining Slash!
Do it!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Phew, what a rush.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. First aid!
Here I come! Come one, come all!
Laser spear!
Mirage!
In the wind! In here! Freeze Lancer!
Infernal Torrent!
Ready to flare! I can carve through armor!
Laser spear! Here's evil!
Eat this!
I'll run you through! Here I come!
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Infernal Torrent!
Back into the fray! Under the line!
Blow away! Sorry, but this fight ends here!
Now, Akuna!
Right!
Here's a healing arc! rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday. All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
I found some equipment.
Let me... Oh, man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
The tide of battle has no way from me.
Easter!
Eat this! Take this!
What's happening? If you can't fight, just hang back. I didn't say any of that.
In tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Lightning recover! Here's a
Right! I'll run you down!
Thank you.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You learn tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Blow away!
Burning strike!
Nicely done.
Looks like trouble with capital T.
Together, we've got this!
I'm like bait to them.
This one's all mine! It's over! Mirage! Try this! Inferno Torrent! Not today!
Glacial Spear.
Take this!
Lightning orb!
Primed and ready! You're mine! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Do it, Hal!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger ready.
I still got a ways to go.
What I can do.
Here goes!
Here I come! Okay, here I come!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
My turn! No escape!
Glacial Spear.
Pierce evil!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Field!
Pierce through!
This will come in handy. You got company!
Where are you going?
Burn in hell! First strike!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
I think Hoodle senses something. We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon Shell!
Thunderblade!
Blow away!
Freeze Blazer!
Mirage! I'm on it! Try this!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Dragon Shell! I'll take you all on! Crush!
Blind Freeze!
The tide of battle has turned.
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Comrades in arms.
You're mine!
Too sentimental?
Blow away!
Eat this!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Okay! Pierce through! Raining slash! First strike! Sonic thrust! Take this! You're finished! Mirage! Dragon Shell!
Now,
Farewell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
I'm even stronger than before.
What's wrong? Huh? Yes!
Finally.
What is it?
I found an ingredient for that new recipe.
Should this really be here?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Just great. That can't be. Nice. Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Fion.
Why are you thanking me?
opponent like this should be easy.
Dazzle!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
In the wind!
Infernal Turret!
Let them march!
Now I can let loose. It's over. Mirage!
Sleep now.
Got fire.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. Here I come. You're finished.
Confiscated! Here I go!
Where are you going?
Eat this.
How's this?
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that, Shion.
And still as humble as ever. Any injuries? I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion. Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Oh.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush, then? Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Just great.
I guess... Yeah!
Great!
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Take this! Big blast! Shattering to pieces! You're mine!
If they rush you, you gotta come for cover, okay?
Here I come!
Now!
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
Here I come! I'll smash you!
Watch this!
Sonic thrust!
Sleep now.
Raining slow away! I'm not done!
Glacial spear.
Raining
Pierce
slash!
evil.
Dragon shout!
Chinese
Blow away!
Freeze Lancer. Out of our way.
You're mine!
One
Eat
more.
this! Sonic thrust!
Open the sky.
Blow away!
Dance in the wind. Air. It's a duel of the arts.
Try harder! Not a chance! We got flyers!
I'm going. Let a marksman handle it.
One's all mine!
Dance
All
in the
yours!
wind.
Blow away!
Air thrust.
We did it!
I'm practically unstoppable. I'm getting... pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better.
Hi, Hoodle!
Be still! Rising truck! Come one, come all!
Ready!
Take this!
Into the shadows!
Ignite!
Big blast! Mega ray! Watch and
Rising falcon!
Raging gas!
All the way!
Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Take it!
Nice, Law!
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Smash you!
I'm just getting started.
I'm do it! There!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
What's this thing?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Glacial spear!
Sonic Drop! Flew away!
Freezeland primed and ready!
Eat this!
Here's a healing
Here I
arc!
come!
I never miss!
I'm not done!
Raging cascade! I will
Flew
heal you
away!
all! Oh, and healing circle!
Take this!
Take it!
Rising Infernal Torrent!
Lightning
Sonic Drop!
Into the shadows!
You're mine! Try harder! My turn!
Who wants to die?
That's what I like to hear. Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the Zoogles look a little fuller than they usually do.
They're still Zoogles. Just on...
No choice! You're mine!
Raging cascade!
It's over!
By the power of water!
Be pissed off!
Dance in the rainbow! Air thrust!
Infernal Torrent!
Don't mind if I do! Seven Eye Ultra! Photon Blast!
You're finished!
Flying freaks! What if they just sit
These
still?
little ones.
See ya! Less talking, more pummeling.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Rising
Glacial spear.
Here's the evil! Raging cascade!
Sonic Drop! You're mine! Here I come!
We're dealing doom.
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Here I come! It's over!
Now!
We did it!
I'm on a roll
Take
now.
this!
Where are you going?
Sonic Drop! Look out!
Dance in the wind! Sleep
You're
now!
coming! Try harder! My turn! I'm not done!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Eat this! Here I come!
I was overconfident.
You'll pay for that! I'll run you down!
In here! More for the top pile!
Here I come! Watch it! You're finished!
Thunder field! Or field!
That did it!
More where that came from! Field! Get on
Try
here!
harder! Not a chance!
Don't mind if I do!
Sonic Thrust! Burn in hell!
Lightning
Dazzle!
orb! Whoa! Hey!
Be
Weather
still!
is high!
Blow away! Rising! Try this!
Field!
Infernal Torrent!
Let's get...
Try harder!
Armor won't save you.
Will this help?
Here I come!
Hit! Healing cycle, one at a time!
I really owe you this. I'm sorry to be a boss.
We've all got enough on our
Yes, ma'am.
Dragon Shout! Dazzle!
I'm out!
Rising
I'm
sun!
on!
Watch this!
Sorry!
Stay away from my friend! Take this! It's over! Be still!
Glacial
You're
Spear!
finished!
Pierce the
You're on! I'm on! Blow away!
I'll run you through! Let's get you off on
You're mine! Struck!
Blow away!
You're mine!
It's showtime!
You're finished!
Mega Ray! Sleep now!
Blow away!
I'm ready, Andy!
Here I come!
I never miss!
I'm on!
My
Blow escape!
energy!
Burn!
Banana, let's go!
You're mine!
Feel!
You're finished!
Amazing.
Be still! Take this! Mirage! Try this!
More without
I'm
you!
not feeling so great.
Photon
Get
blast!
through! No! Can't end here!
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Ready and ready!
Resuscitation! Confiscated!
I owe you.
Here's our healing art! Photon, dance in the wind!
What a relief! Down!
Glacial Spear!
You're mine!
Here's the
You're
evil!
finished! Mirage!
Freeze laser!
Take this!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Be still! Rising
I'll
Try
bring
this!
you back from death to this!
You're mine!
Here's
Finish!
a healing art!
Any more of this and I'll turn out!
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade! Searing Flame! Reload! Now! I'm out! This is
Raining Slash!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
There you go! Let's go!
You are too human. To stop you drowning?
Eat this! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Where are you going? Shining Supernova!
Burn! Get through! Take this!
Watch this!
Dazzle!
Mega Ray!
Rising! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! You're on!
Into the shadows!
Now you see what I can do!
Raining Slash!
Thunder Wheel!
Blow away! Here I come!
Alright,
Get
it's
through!
showtime!
It's over!
Air Slash! Annihilation! Light Asteroid
Sonic
Coming
Drop!
through! Confiscated!
Pierce through!
Eat this!
Oh, and here's a healing
Take it!
lightning orb!
Lightning Slash! Strike!
Dance in the wind!
Here, let me help.
Eat this!
First
I'll run
aid!
you through!
Lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Take this one! This one's mine! A banana, let's go! Thunder Blade! I'll heal you all!
Not done yet!
This one's mine!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Take it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art!
No
Here's
escape!
first aid!
Be still!
Raging Cascade!
Mirage!
Take this!
Infernal Torrent!
Carve through armor!
Eat dirt!
These fists have got your name on them!
Pierce through!
Energy!
Sonic Drop!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Raining Slash!
Dance in the wind!
No escape!
Annihilate air thrust!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
No escape!
I'll run you through!
Try harder beyond you can!
Dance in the wind!
Lightning Thrust!
Air thrust!
Rising Battle! Infernal Torrent!
Glacial
Dazzle! Take this!
I'll run you
Dance in
through!
the wind!
Fire laser! Rocket Shell! Take this! I'm not done!
Thunder field!
It's
Raging
over!
cascade!
Mirage!
The enemy is going all out! By the power of
Try
Thunder
mine!
Shell!
You're finished!
Shining supernova!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge! Dance in the wind! Where are you going? Air thrust!
All good things.
I'm only getting back into the fray!
Take this!
First
There
aid!
you go!
Raining!
You're like me again.
Try harder!
And then I will!
Eat this!
Raging cascade!
Eat this!
Got it!
I can carve through armor!
Now's our chance! More for the south! Sleep now. I'll heal you all. Let's get you all out of the way. Healing circle.
Now I can let loose.
Into the shadows.
Okay, here I go.
Searing flame. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dragon. I'm there. Just getting started. I'm only getting started. Dance in the wind. Dragon. Air thrust. Searing flame. Away.
Infernal
I'm
torrent!
only getting lightning.
They're
not playing around.
That's freaking done! Dragon Gale! Raining Slash!
Here's a healing arm.
Eat this!
Banana. Let's go.
That move!
Here comes the big one!
I'm only getting started.
Where
are you going? Air thrust.
Right!
Mega ray.
Eat this! That's freaking done! Here I come! Storm! Sonic Thrust!
One more.
Dazzle!
Dance in the wind.
Try harder! No!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost.
See what I can
Don't get
do!
carried away.
First aid.
Runescape!
Raging cascade.
I'll end you!
Glacial spear. Piercing blow.
Take this!
Here you go. Don't let up.
No, you can't!
Hard steel.
I'll finish you here and now!
Don't mind if I do.
It's over! Mirage!
Healing circle. Lightning
Infernal torrent!
Banana. Let's go.
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana?
Not here, Renan. They don't.
Mirage!
Eat
Take this! I'm not done!
Storm. Light excellent.
Here's through!
They're not playing around. Gemini all.
Try hard! My turn! Strike! Eat this! That's enough! Dazzle!
I'll heal you all.
Mirage! It's gonna
Air
hurt!
in the right. Watch out.
Now I can let loose.
First strike!
There. I'm on it.
Try harder! My turn! I'm on
Air
it!
thrust.
All good things come to an end. Watch it! Mirage! Eat this! It's Infernal torrent! Burn in hell! I can carve through armor!
Mega ray.
Raining Slash! Raining Thrust! Mirage! Try this! Blow away! Infernal torrent! You're finished! Try harder! Now! You're mine! Coming!
Here goes.
Raining Slash! Strike! I'll finish you here and now!
Here.
Try harder! Not a chance!
This will come in handy.
Here I come! You're mine!
Let's go.
Eat this!
Raging cascade.
Lightning Thrust! No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now! Dragon Form! How about this? Double Demon Blade! Double Demon Blade!
This one's mine.
Take this!
I never miss.
It's over! Dragon Form!
Go get him. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Take this! Here it comes! No complaints here! Finish!
Leave now.
We're thinning them out.
Please, more like me!
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slow.
Rising Falcon!
Raging
Double
cascade.
Demon Fang! I'm on it! I'll run you through!
I'll be saving
Armor won't save you!
Well done, Rod. Magic.
Ah! Burn!
Freeze Lancer. Freeze
I'm
Lancer.
on Phil! Take this!
I can feel my precision improving. I hate camping out.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Xion. I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go. I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
What's this thing?
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
You're finished! Come and face me! Lightning throw! I'm not done!
Lightning through!
Rising! Here I come! You're finished! Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Confiscated!
Time to let it rip! Take this!
I'm on!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Field! Magna Ray!
Double Demon Fang! Sorry, but this fight ends here! Go faster!
Now, Asuna!
Right!
Do it!
Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Gemini Aqua! Listen!
We managed to pull through. I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Ah!
Whoa!
All right.
Yeah. Good grief.
Very nice.
I guess...
Yes. I don't believe this.
Huh? Really? Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who. Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menencia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder? I guess.
Sure.
Sure.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Hey, that's a neat piece of gear you got there.
Huh? Oh, you mean the blazing sword?
That thing's badass. I know a rare weapon when I see one.
Please excuse him. He's sort of got a thing for blades. Honestly, Kirito, if you want to strike up a conversation, you should introduce yourself first.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm Kirito. I'm a swordsman. Like you.
And I'm Asuna. Nice to meet you.
I'm Alphen, and this is Shion. Nice to meet you too.
Kirito and Asuna. You two come here often?
Nope. This is our first time visiting.
He was curious about the place, so we decided to stop by and check it out.
Curious. About training grounds?
I can see where he's coming from. They're a good place to test your strength without putting your neck on the line. So, were you able to get a good workout?
That was the plan, but honestly, I was hoping for something a little more tougher.
As
far as training goes, Kirito prefers when it's a bit more challenging.
You must be pretty confident in your abilities.
If that's how you feel, why don't you two square off against us?
Would you be up for that?
Hold on, where's this coming from?
What's the harm? After all, we can still get stronger, right? And what better way than by sparring against other strong fighters like them? Besides, if these two are as good as they say, then I want to see what they're made of.
That's the part you're really interested in, isn't it? Fine, but this is just for training, okay? No fooling around, got it?
Yeah, I got it. So, what do you think?
How about it, Asuna? You wanna?
Why bother asking? I can totally tell you've already made up your mind to.
That obvious, huh? Okay, you're on. You're not gonna hold back on us or anything, are you?
No way. When we fight to win.
That's what I like to hear. See you guys inside.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Ready, Kirito?
Yeah, no holding back. Hey, is he always this eager when it comes to fighting?
Yep. That's what Kirito is.
Raging tornado!
Here I go!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning
How the hell did that not work?
Looks like we'll have to hit them with everything we have.
And it's time for the blazing sword! Not today!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Showtime!
Looking good!
We're not through yet.
Try harder! My turn!
I never miss.
It's over!
Don't mind if I do.
You pay for that!
Here I go!
That's a bit.
Mighty good!
Don't relax just yet.
It's over! Here I go!
I don't feel so well. Really? You still have plenty running.
So much for winning this fight.
Damn, still
I
put
can't
up a
find an
fight.
opening with these two.
I know. They're completely in sync with one another.
It's like each of them already knows what move the other will make.
Yeah, but our teamwork's nothing to sneeze at either.
Mirage!
Here's a
You picked the wrong spot! Stay away from my friend!
Field.
It's over!
Get on in there with the others.
Here I go!
Everyone's still doing all right.
Never mind us. You worry about you and well.
Right. I still got my way yet.
Get ready!
Here we go!
Like always!
Can't end here!
Yes! We won!
This one's tough!
Now you'll learn!
Bang! You're mine! Dragon! I won't show you any mercy!
You got spirit!
Mirage! Try this! You're mine! You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
Go to
Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Mirage! This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm!
Go to hell!
Sorry, but this fight ends here! Go faster!
Now, Asuna!
Right!
Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell! Dazzle! Mirage! Try this! Inferno Torrent! Try harder! No chance! Double Demon Fang! Here I come! You're finished! Try harder! You're mine! It's over! Try harder! No chance! Strike! Double Demon Fang!
Damn it, Bennett!
Lightning Thrust! Try harder! My turn! It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
Damn it!
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! It's over! Mirage!
Die!
Take this! You're finished! I can't move!
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. This should definitely keep you guys full.
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away.
hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
I wonder if something happened.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elda Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda Menancia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking, attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danons, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Colaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
An Elder Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alpin. He's a Renan Lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicente seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it.
You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renins. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Bad feeling about this.
You're finished! Take this! You're finished! This one's gonna be tough! Take this!
Astral Arts?
That's my field!
Shut him down!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning thrust! Not a chance! Strike!
Big flash!
Lightning thrust! Take this!
There's more where that came from.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Here it comes! Enough done! It's over! I'm on it! Start up!
Air thrust!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Do it! It's off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Castle! With your arm!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the force!
Take it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ready and rare!
can do!
It's over! Get on in there with the others!
Double demon right! Tower hurricane!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
You
way.
may quit working.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
There's always room for improvement. Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret it.
Dragon Force!
Raging Campaign!
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! It's over! Dragon Force! Lightning Thrust!
Sleep now!
You're on!
Glacial Spear!
Infernal Torrent!
Confiscating!
I'm not done! Take this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
In here!
You're mine! You're
Get out
finished!
there with the others! Reload! Now!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
It's over!
Try harder! My turn!
Take it! This one's all mine! You're on! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Now you see what I can do!
You picked the wrong fight!
Watch this!
Now!
Air thrust!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
I've got a really bad feeling about... Here I go!
You're mine!
I'm only getting
Come face me!
Dragon Force! Lightning Thrust! You're on! Try this! Infernal Torrent! I'm not done!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Rising fast! Try harder! Now!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Confiscating!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Try this!
Infernal
I never miss.
Burn in hell!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done.
No, you can't!
I can carve through one!
It's over!
Thunderblade!
You're mine!
Now!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Lightning Descent!
My turn! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Rising Fire! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Should we really take this?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
I'm not done!
Come one, come all!
Glacial Spear.
Dragon Swarm! You're done! Take this! It's over! Rising Fire!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Do it!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Right, next one.
Now! You're mine!
Already on it!
Now!
Rising Fire! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
My fists are crushing it out there! Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Guess I misread the landing.
man. I hope I live long enough to regret it.
Be still! Here it comes! Mirage! Inferno turret!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Careful. We don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can call for help anyway. No holding back.
Pick up! This'll be a piece of cake! I'll smash you!
Glacial spear.
This one. Be still!
Please answer!
Here I come! What you it's over! Mirage!
Alright!
We are freaking invincible!
I've got one and the others really are strong.
What about me? All yours! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! First strike! Risen serpent! Risen tear!
I'll heal you
all!
Let's go!
You're finished!
Sleep healing circle! Let's get you off the
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Looks like some solid equipment.
There.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
And Sislodi. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Eat this!
Raging campaign!
Flaming thrust! Dragon I'll take you all off! You're mine! It's over!
Do it! Run low!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy!
Way to go!
That extra training paid off. Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
What? The enemy is over there. Sweet now.
Crossblade!
Here I come! It's time! Start up!
Freeze laser!
You're on! Try this!
Damn it! We can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
Not on my watch!
Take this!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Double demon
Let
blade!
Astral Lightning condemn! Thunder blade!
No escape!
Dance in the
Be
wind!
still! I'm not done! You're on!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Dance in the wind! This one's mine! Air thrust!
Armor won't save you!
Light Astral Dance in the wind! Here's the evil! Dragon
This
Shell!
one's all mine! You're mine!
Glitter Dragon!
You're finished!
I'm only getting started! Magic
You're on!
Dance!
Dragon Shell! Take this! It's over!
There! Dragon Shell!
You're mine! It's over!
Here's the evil! Freeze laser! Dragon Shell!
Ripping tail! Double demon fang!
More incoming!
Dragon Shell! Not today!
Glimmer Dragon!
Start up!
Dragon Shell!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Only still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Dragon Swarm!
Glimmer Dragon! Lightning Orb!
Here I come!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No place here!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is! Take this!
Eagle's Eye!
Here
Castle!
Where are you going?
Raging Cascade!
You're finished!
Dragon Shell!
Glacial Spear.
Pierce the evil! Photon!
Castle!
Freeze laser!
Here I come! It's
I'll
over!
heal you all!
You're on! Try this!
Healing
Infernal Torrent! Take this!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Strike! Double demon fang! Dragon Swarm!
Freeze laser!
Glacial Spear.
Here I come! Rising Falcon!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hoodle, come here, sweetie. Woo! Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Hoodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Oh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Poodle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. We should really get some rest.
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk!
Not helpful! In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that? I'll smash you!
Raging Lunar Blast!
Whirlwind Snap! I'll finish you here and now!
Here! Lightning condemned! It's Thunder Blade!
I can do it!
I've got it! Flame of Fury! Burning!
Glacial Spear!
You're my boy!
Where are you going? Not on my watch! Dance in the wind!
Take this! It's over!
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
Rolling fear! Glad you have your uses. Tiger blade!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Hope this works!
Shattering meteor! Attack time!
Be still! Lunar Rondo!
Talon Storm!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I'll smash you!
Ignite!
Flaming throw!
Ammo!
Infernal torrent! Hurricane!
The enemy is going all out!
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
Lightning condemned!
Dragon Swarm!
First strike!
Take this!
Hurricane!
You're finished!
Rip and tear!
This one's mine! Captain Swirl! Flawless flight! Here, let me help! Not in your dreams!
Flaming thrust! You're mine!
Blazing spear! Piercing raging cascade! Freeze lancer! Sleep now! I'll just save this one!
Here I come!
Raging
Here
spear! Pierce evil! One at a time!
Try harder! My turn!
Freeze
No
lancer!
escape!
Here's a healing
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a
Now see what I can watch!
Ignite!
Here's a raging cascade! In here! Mega ray!
Dazzle!
Light astral energy! Flame of
Infernal
death!
torrent!
Here's evil!
Talon Hurricane!
It's over!
Glimmer Dragon!
Dragon Swarm!
Hamming Captain Swirl! Burning
Piercing throw! First strike!
It's over! Dazzle! It's over!
Annihilate! This one's mine!
Dragon
First
Swarm!
strike!
I never miss!
Dazzle!
Lightning Orb!
I'm on it! Hurricane!
Infernal torrent!
Eagle Fly!
Spread!
Anything in armor is all
Mind
right!
if I do? Mega Ray! Talon
Take it!
Dragon armor won't save you!
Mega Ray!
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
I'll run you through!
Pierce!
First aid!
Okay, here I go!
The enemy is going all out! I'm all stocked up!
Hold nothing back! Pierce!
Here, let me help!
First strike!
Megasonic Storm!
Shining Supernova!
Sorry, but this fight ends here! Go faster!
Now, Asuna!
Right! Mega Ray!
It's over!
There you go!
Far enough!
Not now, not
Here's a
ever!
healing arc!
Take this!
Rain!
Megasonic Thrust!
Eagle Fly!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Lunar Rondo!
Annihilation!
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel! When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Right.